G'day, I'm Pete Techman Coleman here at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando, and I'm on the Barco stand, joined by our good friend, Gautier. So Gautier, Barco had a big announcement last week, right? But before we get to that big announcement, can we take a step back and maybe go on this Barco ClickShare journey that you've been on in the last couple of years? You made a big announcement last year as well.
Yes, we did.
But can we go back and talk about where you started and how we've ended up at this new release?
Yes, so for Barco it all started, at least for ClickShare, it all started with wireless presentation. Like 12 years or maybe a little bit longer ago, we released our very first product, the CSC1, the ClickShare Classic, which enabled to do wireless presentation from your laptop to the main display.
Through a dongle. You plug the dongle in, the button,
through
the
famous, iconic ClickShare button.
Yes, 100%.
So this is something that we still provide today through the C5 and C10 wireless presentation product line, and is basically the oldest living product range within our family.
Got it. Okay. And then you moved on to...
Yeah, well, in 2020, we launched ClickShare Conference, which enables you to basically do wireless conferencing, enabling you to bring your own laptop, host a meeting from your laptop, and use the meeting room equipment in a wireless fashion to enhance the meeting room experience for everybody in the room, but also for the remote participants.
So it allowed you to connect to USB devices in the room, right?
Absolutely.
The cameras, speakers, microphones. So one cable, one button, dongle connection, bang, and you could connect to everything in the room.
Absolutely. And then in the past years, we've been building on top of that, enhancing the experiencing, bringing more capabilities to the platform. And we recently launched the ClickShare bars as well for these smaller huddle to small rooms where you just want to have an all-in-one setup to reduce the cost of the installation and so on.
Okay. And then last week, you made the big announcement.
Absolutely.
Right? The big announcement, which is?
The launch of the ClickShare Hubs, an all-new platform, so new base units, new buttons, and a very new control panel that enables you to run a native UC system in the room itself. So no more need to bring your laptop, but you can host a meeting on the meeting room device. And this is what we bring with the ClickShare Hub Core and the ClickShare Hub Pro.
So you got two versions. Okay.
Absolutely.
Can we go and have a look at one?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. What do we got here?
So here we have the ClickShare Hub installation. The ClickShare Hub is actually the base unit which sits behind the screen. We have the very new ClickShare Control Panel standing here and the all-new ClickShare Button, 5th generation, lying down here.
So this is a Barco product?
Absolutely. I would say everything you see here is Barco except for the display and the peripheral. So it is a modular room system, which means that we only make the compute, the touch panel, and obviously the button. And then we partner up with our alliance partners, such as Sennheiser here, to create bundles in the market to make that available as a whole system. Now, this is a modular room system, so it's different pieces that stitch up together. It is built by Barco, is built by ClickShare, so you'll have the quality, the user experience, all the goodies that you know from ClickShare, together with the enhanced security, which is also built on top of MDAP, so Microsoft's version of the Android operating system. Now, it is a ClickShare, so you'll have XMS Cloud, you'll have the ClickShare app running, and most importantly, you will have the iconic ClickShare button. Now, I will plug this one in here. And then something really new and really excited about this button is that it is a USB-C DisplayPort alt mode button, which means that if you deploy this in your company and you have visitors coming that have their USB ports blocked, that have privacy settings or whatever, all they need to do is plug it into their PC, press the button, and actually share into the room, as you can see right here. So on this PC, there's no ClickShare app running. Obviously, with the ClickShare app, you'll have more control, more capabilities, and so on. So we still recommend to install the ClickShare app.
Because that was a big thing in the past, though. Like with your earlier models, people would plug it in and then they press a button, it doesn't work, and they had to have the app running on the computer. Now you don't need any of that. You just run straight from there.
Correct. So in companies, usually it's not a problem because they'll preload the app or them. But for guests, for visitors, we know sometimes this can be an issue. So this is resolved with this all-new ClickShare.
Wow, that's awesome. And so we're running, it looks like we're running a Teams environment here. So
absolutely. So I can do the one tap to join. You'll have the Teams or the UC client running natively on the device, as you can see here. And then as we said, with ClickShare, what we make is easy content sharing, easy wireless presentation into the room, into the system. Just a simple click and you're on screen.
So you've just shared that content, what's on the laptop, you've shared that into the Teams meeting that you've got running here.
Absolutely, and it's visible in the room, it's visible for remotes. There's very easy integration, one setup, one device to have here.
Easy. So how does all this connect together?
Well, let's go have a look at the wiring diagram.
Okay, sure.
All right. All right, as you see here, we have the brand new ClickShare Control Panel, the brand new ClickShare base unit on a brand new wall mount that we provided, and the only thing missing here is a brand new button, which you would connect to the laptop. So the touch panel, the control panel, is connected through a 10-meter USB-C cable directly into the base unit, single cable, all power provided by the cable, so no devices to set up, no pairing issues, nothing to set up on the network, just a single cable connectivity. The USB peripherals will be connected to the base unit through USB, and then the displays, either one of two, depending on if you have the Core or the Pro, will be connected via HDMI on the device itself.
Okay, and which unit do we have here? Is this the Core or the Pro?
So this is the ClickShare Hub Pro. You can see the difference because there's a little label on the front. Everything that you would need to access or to see when installed in the room is on the front. All the other ports can be found on the back of the device.
So that you've got a hardwired network connection in there, you've got multiple USB, more importantly USB-C, right? That's a big thing, and then you've got the dual HDMI outputs on there for the dual screens.
Yeah. And both devices also feature USB-C ingests, which in time with firmware updates will also enable you to do wired fallback and basically provide all of these devices to your laptop in a wired fashion if you really want to have so.
Got it. Okay, and you've got this this mounting bracket as well here, right? So I'm guessing this goes typically behind the display, and then
absolutely. Yep. So it just clicks in.
Yep.
With a nice sound on the mic. So it just clicks in the same way that a C5, C10, CX20, CX30 would click in. So you can also mount these devices, and in the box it will come with a little wall mount disc that you can easily screw to the wall, click the base unit in, and you're all set up.
Too easy. Wow. So this is basically replacing that PC that we all used to have, or most clients had in the room, right? It's doing everything. It's not just a PC. I know it's not a PC, but it's such. But it's a device, and it's also supporting all the USB, all the video. It's doing everything. So I don't have separate boxes like we used to have.
Absolutely. This is the biggest strength from this device. You'll have all the ClickShare capabilities on the device, together with the room system running natively and working in a lockstep fashion with the ClickShare system.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Is this actually available now? Has this been released?
So we're aiming to ship this end of this year, so availability end of this year, beginning next year. So we have a bit more time to work on this, to show it around, and to get people excited about this new product.
And if people want more information, where's the best place to go?
They can go to the Barco website, www.barco.com, or find a Barco representative, or you can always reach out to your installer, partner, or distributor for more information.
Perfect. Or if you're at InfoComm, come down to the Barco stand, hit up Gautier, hit up anyone here. There's 1,000 people here from Barco this week. They can tell you all about this new solution.
We're super excited. We hope you are too.
Yep.
I will see you in the next video.